Hello everyone and welcome back to the Learning Nook and happy Kwanzaa! That's right, today we're going to learn about the holiday Kwanzaa, which is celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. So let's hop right in and find out what Kwanzaa is all about. Kwanzaa celebrates Black heritage, unity, and culture. Kwanzaa is a week-long celebration that honors the universal African heritage and culture. People light a kinara, a candle holder, with 7 candles, and they give each other gifts during this holiday. So if you celebrate Christmas, that's a little bit of a taste of what it's like to celebrate Kwanzaa. They give each other gifts, and there's so much more. So I have 2 very special books here today that I want to share with you. We're kind of back to our normal ways of showing you a book of the week, and then actually reading a book. So let's hop in. So the first book I want us to look at is 7 Candles for Kwanzaa by Andrea Davis Pinkney and pictures by Brian Pinkney. This book talks about Kwanzaa time and how everyone in the family comes together to help celebrate this celebration. So this is a cool book if you want to teach children more about what it looks like maybe in the home of people who celebrate Kwanzaa rather than what Kwanzaa just is. So this is the first book, so let's hop into the next one. So I personally do not celebrate Kwanzaa, so I wanted to read this book, My First Kwanzaa by Karen Katz, because I think it's important that even if we don't celebrate it, it's good to know and learn about it so we can respect other people's religions and holidays. So let's check this book out. So My First Kwanzaa. And this is technically me learning about Kwanzaa really for the first time, so this is a great book. And I want to say thank you to my teacher, Mrs. Nieport, for letting me borrow these wonderful resources. Hooray, hooray! It's time for Kwanzaa. First we get the kinara. The kinara, it tells you how to pronounce it right there. It is made of shiny wood. I put in 7 candles, 3 red, 1 black, 3 green. We light a candle every night to celebrate a special idea. Mommy brings the kikombe, and excuse me if I don't pronounce it right, we're all learning here. So the kikombe, the unity cup, for each child. We place 1 ear of corn called muhindi on a straw mat. My brother adds apples, yams, nuts, and squash. The fruits and vegetables, mazoa, remind us at the end of the harvest and the beginning of the planting season. Very interesting. Are those foods listed anything that you eat? I know I like apples and I like nuts and squash. What about you? They do it just like in Africa. So like I said, this is a holiday celebrated a lot in Africa. So it is interesting to see where it comes from and what it looks like when they celebrate it there. Ooh, so now we're talking about umoja, which means unity. On the first day of Kwanzaa, neighbors come to visit. We ask, Habari gani? That means, what's the news? We laugh and talk and sing. We are friends and family. That is so interesting. I'm learning so many new things. So here comes a really big word, and it helps if you read this line to help you pronounce it. Koje cha golana. Self-determination. On the second day of Kwanzaa, I ask Mom to braid my hair in a fancy African way. It makes me feel proud. Does your mom ever do your hair in a way that makes you feel proud? Ujima, which means working together. On the 3rd day of Kwanzaa, we plant flowers in the lot next door. We all work together to make our neighborhood pretty. Do you guys ever do something in your community to make it look pretty like they're doing? Ujamaa, helping our neighbor grow. On the 4th day of Kwanzaa, we buy special food for our celebration. We like to shop in our neighborhood stores to keep our businesses strong. So every time you shop at a family-owned business, you're paying for someone's house and helping them grow. Nia, which is purpose. On the 5th day of Kwanzaa, I dream of what I can be. Someday I will be an African dancer like my Aunt Tasha. What do you want to be when you grow up? Kuomba, which means creativity. On the 6th day of Kwanzaa, my cousin and I paint a clay pot and weave some baskets. We will make our house beautiful. And you can see on every page it has the candles, and they keep lighting them every day. Imani, which is faith. On the 7th day of Kwanzaa, we light the last candle to show our faith in ourselves, our family, our future, and our past. So interesting. Grandma gives us zawadi, gifts for promises we have kept all year. A handmade doll for me and an African shaker gourd for my brother. Have you ever used one of these? Do you have a doll at home or maybe an instrument like that? At last, it is time for the feast. We call it karamu. Friends come over and everyone cooks delicious African food. The house smells so good, spicy chicken and sweet yams. We all take a sip from the unity cup and share our wonderful meal. This kind of reminds me when my family comes together and has a Thanksgiving feast. Do you do something like this with your family? Then we sing, dance, play music, and celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa! I do that with my family too, even though I don't celebrate Kwanzaa. And that is the end of the book. Hey, well, I hope you all learned a lot from my first Kwanzaa. I know I did. And in case you are looking for more information, I have listed here a huge infographic that can tell you a lot about Kwanzaa and some cool things to know. So I hope you all had a fantastic holiday season, and I hope you have a great new year. See you next time on the Learning Nook.